Meet him where music meets passion. A young Gen Z violinist whose strings speak louder than words. This is Kamau, a name you'll soon associate with talent, innovation, and rhythm.
My name is Kamau and my stage name is Kamau the Violinist. I'm the best violinist in East Africa. A violinist is, to me, what I understand, it's someone who makes someone else happy. Yeah, and I was inspired by my sister. Yeah. It started when I was 7 years old. That's when I started playing the violin. But when I was like 4 or 3 years old, my sister at home, she used to play the violin. So I used to hear her. So when I reached 7 years old, it's when she inspired me and I was bought my first violin. I've never even known that I'll be a violinist or I'll be anything. I just thought that I'll be a normal kid. So when I was bought my first violin when I was 7, I started playing. But people started knowing me in 2021, 2020 there. Yeah.
His first song was just notes on a page. It was the spark that started Kamau's journey.
The first song I played was Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah, that's what I remember, and it was easy. Yeah, when I started, I thought it was hard, but it was easy. My music teacher, yeah, he's the one who came home, tells me then go back. It took me a day to play the song Twinkle Twinkle when I was 7 years old. The biggest challenge was that I keep on forgetting. He tells me that this is this note, I play another note. This is this note, I play another note. I keep on confusing, yeah.
With parents who nurtured his dreams, Kamau's music was never just a hobby. It was a path, a purpose, and a promise of what he could become.
My parents, mostly my dad and my mom, both of them loved music a lot. So because my sister was she was like 13 when I was 4. So when she used to play the violin at home, I used to enjoy it. So I used to tell my mom and dad, I want to get this, I want to get this. Yeah. So when I reached 7 years, I used to see her play. So I understood and knew how she used to play it. So that's why it was easy for me to start. Yeah. My parents were the first audience I ever had, and when they had me playing the violin, they felt so nice because they thought that, for example, other kids, when you buy them something, they say, I don't love this, get me a new one. So I said, I love this, let me just continue with it. They were cheering for me and I was also happy. I was jumping around. My sister was in school that whole week, so she didn't get time to come hear me because every evening she comes, does her homework. So one day, it was on a Saturday, that's when I played to her, I called her, Beth, could you wanna Kenya nacheza? So she was also happy because it was a small violin, not this big one. Yeah.
He manages his time with intention, carving out hours for practice, performances, and learning, while still keeping space for friends, family, and self-discovery.
I have a timetable from Sunday to from Sunday to Monday. From Sunday to Friday, it's school days, schoolwork, and let's say the weekends I can go out, play with my friends, football, whatever, and also I have free time to enjoy music. Yeah. Sometimes I've gone to events. Some events are big, some events are small, and I've ever made mistakes. Yeah. So when I make mistakes, they're wondering, how did I make a mistake? And sometimes at that time I was afraid of performing in places. So that's when my first small event, it was chill. I just enjoyed it, and yeah, from that event I started not having pressure in events or interviews. Yeah. I would say that I'll become a firefighter or a veterinary doctor, because for the veterinary doctor, I love animals. At home we have 12 dogs. Yeah, like I don't love seeing animals in the streets and some getting killed or some getting chased out of home. So that's why I want to be a veterinary doctor.
For parents, supporting a child's passion means more than encouragement. It's belief, patience, and providing space to grow.
For my parents have supported me a lot since I've started my journey for the violin, and they're the ones who made me to be here right now. For example, I'm going to another country. They're the ones paying for the bills, paying for everything, also the flights. Yeah.
She call me on my phone and nakuja getu. Nataka kuja getu. Anajua napikaga vitu special for you.
Not everyone concentrates in studies. They can be good in studies but concentrate more in their talents or hobbies. So let's say if a child loves football, you should show him or her passion and give him more or give her more on what he or she deserves. If you're a parent, you see a child maybe loves basketball, maybe loves skating, you should take him or her to skating events, basketball events, or training for him or her to get better. And they can even grow to be a celebrity or, yeah. My hobbies are football and basketball. Yeah, also farming. I'm the little Mr. Environment Kenya, and I've planted over 2,000 trees. Hi guys, let's go for a short commercial break. I'll be back. Hi guys, welcome back to the show. Let's continue.
From small school recitals to performing on bigger stages, Kamau's journey has been marked by moments of triumph and recognition.
When I was small, my mom was in a group called Summit Seekers. And that group used to travel, climb mountains, and also plant trees. Yeah. So when I was small, we used to go to many places with my mom, dad and sister to plant trees, to hike, yeah. I just started playing basketball last year, and it's been good. I've understood everything, and yeah, we go to the school tournaments. Sometimes we win, sometimes we get challenged. We be maybe position 3 or 4. In football, I play CB, like the defense or the goalkeeper. Favorite team, it's Arsenal. My favorite player is Bukayo Saka. Yeah.
He's learned that talent alone isn't enough. Consistency, discipline, and the courage to keep improving are what turns passion into mastery.
I didn't know that I'll join the orchestra. My music teacher is the one who introduced me to the orchestra. My first experience in the orchestra was different. I got confused reading notes, got confused because some music are fast, some are slow. Yeah, but after going for more than 10 practices, I've gotten used to it. Yeah. I mostly play pop songs. Yeah. But I can also play traditional songs, folk songs, classical songs, anything that rhymes with the place I'm going or anything I want to play with the violin. My music teacher is the one who teaches me how to play the violin and also the songs, and his name is John Muturi. It's my manager who informs me if any artist is coming, or I can just search of who or which artist is coming so that I can go to the airport and surprise them. When I met a Samburu artist called Saningo, I played for him his song and we met on TikTok first of all. He said that his song was nice how I played it, so we came and planned, so we did a song with him, yes, a remix, it's on YouTube. The name of the song is called Ajiti by Saningo and Kamau the Violinist remix, yeah. One of my favorite highlights is it happened in Color Fest in Nairobi here, Uhuru Gardens. That was my first best ever event since I started my journey, and it was a good event. It was nice, yeah. It was wonderful, yeah. The one thing that everyone tells me is that patience is the key to success. If you don't have patience, you won't have peace. Yeah. Some of the challenges I face are that when I go to an event, sometimes they refuse to pay. Also, another challenge is balancing all of them together. School, my hobbies, and also music, yeah. For feedback that sometimes are negative, I always just leave them alone and continue. Also on TikTok, some comments are abusive, some comments aren't abusive, yes.
Financial constraints, lack of guidance, and the temptation of shortcuts can make the path feel overwhelming.
It's hard for young people like me to achieve their dreams because maybe the parent might not have the money to support you, and also maybe your talent. The talent that you chose to have, it's maybe not near your place and it's far. Yeah, that might be a challenge.
The violinist shares tips of taking care of a violin.
Tips for taking care of a violin is that just find a case and put it where it can't be broken or touched by anyone. That's what I do. Yeah, also the sun, because if it's hit by the sun, it can lose the tuning. The international violinist that I look up to, he's called Mola the Violinist, and another one is called Carolina. I would really love to work with Bien because his songs are just nice and he's a good guy. We've ever met with Savara of Sauti Sol, yeah, but I'm planning to meet with Bien. So violin is a classical instrument, so it's mostly played in orchestras, weddings, or choirs. Yeah, I get a lot of events. Let's say in a week, I can get 8 events, and I only have time in the weekend. Yeah. I really want to continue with studies because I want to continue with what I want to be in the near future, and that is veterinary doctor. Yes.
Kamau, what's your parting shot to the upcoming violinists?
The advice that I can give to a young person is that if you have a talent, don't just let the talent go. If you have a talent, tell many people that you have this talent. You can get job opportunities and a lot more. Yeah. So guys, you can also book me for weddings, birthdays, and surprising artists, and you can find me for that on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You can find me as Kamau the Violinist. Thank you.